Every mom I talk to says the same thing. I just want to be present with my kids. So you try. You put the phone down or in the other room. You tell yourself, this time, I'm going to really focus and listen. For a few minutes, it works until your brain slides right back into the mental chaos of thinking about the school form you forgot to sign, the work email you forgot to send, what needs to happen to tomorrow, what you didn't get done today and feel guilty about, right? Here's the part nobody tells you. Presence isn't something you just get by trying to focus harder. It's not a discipline problem. It's what happens automatically once your body finally feels safe and stops living in survival mode. Now, today I'm not going to give you one more thing to try harder at. I'm showing you the whole path, start to finish, so being present stops being a fight. Now, real quick, because you've likely watched some other videos and have already seen the story. 3 years ago, my daughter would tell me about her day, and I'd catch myself listening to only half of it. I was nodding along while mentally packing lunches, thinking about dinner, worried about work. I was there, but I wasn't there. Now, I hear the whole story and she feels it. I remember the small details days later. And not because I'm trying harder to listen, but because I'm actually in the room to catch them the first time. And that's what's on the other side of this. And it's what I want to show you a path to today. So if you've watched this full series, I want you to think about where you started, right? You thought maybe you just needed a better system. And then you found out that it was never about the planner or the time management hack or discipline itself, and that it was survival mode. Your body is just trying to get through. And then you actually felt it, even for 90 seconds, that quiet, when you did that reset and your brain finally stopped spinning, even if it was just for a short time. Then you understood why that quiet always used to slip away, right? Like why it never stuck. And for the first time, you didn't feel like it was your fault, because it's not. Then you watch someone walk all the way out of it and start believing that it wasn't just a story, it was proof. That's not a highlight reel. That's you right now, already standing on more solid ground than you were even a few videos ago. You didn't just watch this. You've been doing the work of understanding one piece at a time. So now let's show you what you're actually building toward. Everything I just walked you through, the reset, the patterns, the story, it's not random. It's part of one method, and I call it Beyond Survival Mode. It's the same path that I used to get my own nervous system out of that constant emergency urgent mode. And it's the path I now walk moms through one-on-one. There are 3 phases, and I'll walk you through each one. The first phase, reveal. This is where you are right now. This is where you stop blaming yourself and start understanding why you've been stuck. Your nervous system starts to settle just from finally having an answer that makes sense. Moms in this phase go from the endless to-do list to actually seeing what matters this week. And that alone creates relief. Phase 2 is rediscover you. This is where you learn small, realistic ways to support your body. Not more time, not more effort, just different moves. Because patience starts coming back without you forcing it. You start to feel like you again, and not just the person that's trying to keep everyone else afloat because the level of responsibility that you have on your shoulders. Phase 3 is rhythm. And this is where it becomes who you are, not something that you're just trying to manage. You're not just gripping the wheel anymore, right? Just white knuckling your days through. You show up calm and present. And not because you're trying harder or because you have more discipline, but because survival mode isn't running the show anymore. And that is the whole map. Reveal, rediscover you, and rhythm. I want to go one level deeper on phase 1 because it starts sooner than you think. Most moms think the first step has to be this big thing that's planned and we say today's the day, right? But it's not. The first step is simply this. Every time you catch yourself spiraling, ask, is this urgent or does it just feel urgent? That one question starts to separate you from that panic and that urgency and rushing feeling. It doesn't fix everything, but it's the first step. It's the proof that your nervous system can learn a different response. Now, I want you to picture this working all together. You actually close your laptop and you actually keep it closed for the entire night, not just trying to white knuckle through getting your to-do list or just getting something done, right? You just close it and you're done. You sit through dinner and you're actually there, present, listening to your kids, not planning tomorrow, worried about what you need to do or didn't get done. You're actually there. You're able to sit at that game and watch your kids score that goal and tell the story, do the silly dance in the kitchen, right? Celebrating and so excited. And you're able to catch every second of it, not half of it through some crazy fog because your mind is going crazy. And you laugh, not that tired going through the motions laugh, a real one. Or maybe it's a random Tuesday and out of nowhere, you just have a dance party in your kitchen while dinner is maybe steaming or water's boiling over, right? A little bit on the stove. But you don't care because you're just in it and you love being in it and your kids love seeing you in it. And you get through bedtime conversations with your kids without your mind wandering to tomorrow's to-do list. You actually hear the end of their story that they've been building up for 10 minutes straight. And here's the part that might surprise you. You still have enough energy left after all of that. Enough to tuck them in, to sit down, and actually enjoy hot decaf coffee or tea instead of finding it cold 3 hours later while you're trying to clean the kitchen counters. You go to bed feeling proud of how you spent your day and not wondering where the time went or the time you had with your kids. Your to-do list still exists, right? Life still happens, but you're not drowning in it anymore. You recover in minutes instead of hours. And little by little, you become the mom who's actually in the room and not just standing in it. And your kids notice, and that's the best part. And that's what's on the other side of rhythm. Now, here's the thing that I need you to hear. You could try to piece all of this together alone. Watch more videos, read more articles, test more resets on your own, and some of it might help for a little while. But here's what's actually at stake if you keep doing it that way. The years where your kids still run to tell you every tiny detail of their day are not endless. They're not going to wait for you to figure this out solo. Every month you spend piecing it together on your own is a month of an ordinary Tuesday you don't get back. The dinners, the stories, the small moments with them that don't feel urgent until they're gone. And you already know from your own experience, relief without recovery skills doesn't last. You already know from someone who's walked through it. Real change doesn't happen by accident or when things calm down. It happens when someone next to you who already knows the terrain can walk with you and beside you to support you because she's already walked it herself. You don't need another hack. You need support, a guide. And this isn't something you have unlimited time to figure out alone. Now, you've seen what's possible. You have the map now. Reveal, rediscover you, and rhythm. The piece that's missing isn't more information. It's having someone in your corner who already knows the path, walking it with you. Now, to see if this would be a great fit for you, I want you to know that I have a free one-on-one exit survival mode session. And this is for the mom who's done trying to white knuckle her way to calm, who's ready to stop just managing survival mode or drowning in it and actually get out of it for good, with someone guiding and supporting her instead of just guessing alone. Now, there's a link below this video. Go click it and book your exit survival mode session. It's free and it's only one step, one click and one conversation. Because on the other side of this isn't a better system. It's you, fully there, present for your kids for the moments that you've almost missed. So click the link below and book your time. I'll see you there.